I was gone for like a week and a half and nobody unsubscribed. I actually got more subscribers. I feel the love, y'all. Y'all really like my ass. That's cool. Appreciate that. Brings a tear to my eye. What's going on, everybody? It's the Granddad Woolly, and you are here again with another edition of Woolly Reviews. I'm back. We back. Let's talk about some shit. We on that Place Data Hip Hop Edition. Today we got a festival review, and we're going to be talking about the festival that I was at, which caused my absence for 2 videos, but I'm back and I'm here to talk about the shit, the biggest hip-hop festival in the country, located in Minnesota, by the Rhymesayers. You know what I'm talking about, and if you don't, let me tell you, talking about Soundset. Now, like I said, Soundset is a huge hip-hop festival, happens once a year in May, in Minneapolis area, Minnesota, usually a city surrounding it, but it's in Minnesota, near Minneapolis, St. Paul, the Twin City area. And this is my first time actually going, and this is a festival that's been around for about 8 years. This is their 8th year, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and better every year. The festival is run by the powerhouse indie label Rhymesayers Entertainment, and ever since they started doing it, actually the first one they did was back in '97, and it was like a house party, but years later they brought it back as an actual festival, and every year it's just been getting more and more hype, more and more involved, more better, and everything like that. And now we're gonna talk about the shit so I can let you know what my experience at Soundset was like, and if I think you should go to the next one. So let's talk about the shit. Now, the first thing you need to know about Soundset is that it is a strictly hip-hop festival. There's no pop, no rock, no R&B, no soul, no other genres are involved. This is strictly hip-hop, and for a guy like me, that's like a wet dream to go to a festival, and all you're hearing is hip-hop music. And the cool thing about Soundset is that they have different levels of artistry on here. They got the underground, they got the up-and-coming, they got the people who are hot right now, they even got legends, and they have them all sharing the same stage, and it's just a big 8-hour festival of just music and a whole bunch of other shit too, but mainly just some dope fucking music. And you get to hear new artists you probably never heard of, artists who you've never seen before but would like to have seen, and artists who you've probably seen before and you get to see again. And some of your favorite Rhymesayers artists also, if you're a fan of the Rhymesayers crew, they're all there, and it's just a dope experience. Another cool thing about Soundset is that besides the music, they have a lot of other stuff that you can check out and see at the festival. They have a car show that's real dope. They have a dance competition like breaking that they do. They have graffiti artists who come in and tag the walls there, and they do a real cool like mural that they paint there for Soundset. A whole bunch of other stuff you can see. There's a ton of people there. They got food there. They got a VIP section if you can afford to get a VIP section where they got bleacher style seating where you can see over the whole festival grounds and see the crowd and the stages. They got multiple stages. They got 3 actually at the last one. This one I was at. It was 2 stages, 2 main stages, and then there was another stage on the other side of the festival where they have performances. And it's just a real cool environment where people are just all over, you know, they're really just there to support hip-hop and just be a part of a huge culture and phenomenon, and the crowds get crazy and they get into the music. Even if they don't even know who the fuck's on stage, they still wilding out. You got people fucking crowd surfing and stage diving and throwing frisbees and shit. It's a real festival-esque aura and cool approach to everything like that, and I like the fact that this is happening right in Minneapolis, and this is becoming such a big phenomenon because, you know, Rhymesayers has done a lot of work to put this festival on the map, and now it's the festival to go to when it comes to hip-hop. And as far as the artists that they have performing there, they got a large variety. They got everybody from Clockwork Indigo to Big Sean to Ludacris to Ice Cube to Atmosphere to Dilated Peoples to Watsky and everybody in between. And they just got a good amount of different artists coming in. They also had Freddie Gibbs and Madlib there. Brother Ali was performing there. I can't name all, just look at the shit. And then it's a ton of people, and you missed out because all of them was tearing it down. And they had Sway from MTV as the host. He's actually hosted a few times. I think he's like the honorary host of Soundset now because he's been doing it for a few years now. And they just got a real cool environment there. And the artists there are just going there and they're performing and they're giving it their all. And the cool thing about this festival, as aside from other festivals that I've been to, is that it's very well structured. Like, when one artist goes on, at the time they're supposed to go on, they're on the stage at the time they're supposed to go on. And ain't no delay and shit. And the time that they need to get off, they get off, and then the next artist comes right back on. There's no delay. There's no waiting. And if there is waiting, there's a good amount of, I guess not filler, but a good amount of things that they do to, I guess, fill in the time, which is only a few minutes, if anything. But for the most part, they keep it at a seamless transition from artist to artist, and I really appreciate that because I hate going to festivals and the shows start late or the artists go on late and you're waiting forever and they try to have you do all this BS to try to, you know, wait for the artists to get ready. Now that Soundset, they on point, they got everything going well, and I like that, and it's probably one of the best actual transitions from one set to another with artists I've seen at a festival probably ever. So big ups to Soundset for that, for not making a nigga wait for the next nigga to go on stage. And it's not just the actual festival that's cool too. They sort of the whole city of Minneapolis and St. Paul and everything like that. But mainly Minneapolis has a lot of stuff going on. They have before parties, they have after parties, they have things that go on at their store Fifth Element, which is in downtown Minneapolis as well, and a lot of stuff to get ready for Soundset. They also have meet and greets at the festival too, where you can actually meet artists like Atmosphere and Brother Ali and Dim Atlas. A lot of the Rhymesayers cast you can meet there. I think you can also meet Logic at this year too, and other people. But it's just, they have a real cool environment. It's real open. People are just real nice about everything, and it's just like you get what you pay for. It's very expensive, I will get you that, and this shit sells out. The tickets that I got were VIP tickets, were about $120, $130. Them shit sold out in literal minutes when they fucking went out. I luckily got mine on point because that shit sells fast. And the whole festival sold out only a couple days actually before the festival started. And it's been like that for the past couple years, and it's going to probably be like that because the more and more artists that they come and bring in that are high profile, the more people are going to want to buy these tickets, and they go fast. So if you plan on going to Soundset next year in 2016, buy your tickets at the point they're on sale because they will sell out. Not they might, they fucking will, and they will sell out fast. So get on your shit if you want them tickets. And also I heard that unlike this year where they did it in Canterbury Park in Shakopee, I can't remember the name of the city, we're going to do next year's festival in St. Paul at the Minnesota Fairgrounds, and I'm going to plan on going there, and this time I'm going to fly there. Because like a dumbass, my ass decided to fucking drive from Atlanta, Georgia to Minneapolis, Minnesota. And that was the worst decision of my life. That was 20 hours of hell. And driving through Wisconsin is depressing because there ain't shit there but farms. Nothing else. Fuck. But all in all, Soundset is a really dope festival. This is actually the best festival I've been to out of all the festivals I went to. And it's just one of the festivals that is what it is what it's talked about. It's the biggest festival in the country now for a reason, because they do everything right. Musically, they do right. They get the right amount of artists, a good balance of artists where you can get the guys that you want to see and the guys that you probably never heard of. They know how to blend it well and make everybody happy. They give you a good amount of things for when you pay for your VIP. You get everything. Like, I got this dope Soundset shirt. They just gave me this shit. I'm wearing it now. It's fucking dope and it's comfortable as fuck. And they gave me that. They give you lanyards and they give you stickers and all this cool shit. And it's just a really dope environment to be at, and just to be a part of. And Soundset is just one of those festivals that you have to go to at least once. And if you go once, you're gonna want to go again. It's addicting, the whole area. And the crazy part about it is it actually rained during the festival and nobody gave a fuck. They were still rocking out. That's how dope this festival is. But I hope next year it doesn't rain, because it's a little bit more comfortable when you're not getting poured and rained on. But even after all that, I still had a dope fucking time. I enjoyed it, and I really think that anybody who loves hip-hop or festivals has to go to Soundset. Just don't drive. Just fly there. Fuck, just save up the money and fly. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So my final verdict, I'm not saying that Soundset is the dopest hip-hop festival in the country and probably the world. All I'm saying is that when it comes to artistry, they bring the top artists that you need to hear and that you want to hear. They got a lot of other stuff like the B-boy, B-girl, dance competition, the car show, the graffiti wall, good food being served there. You gotta buy them tickets to get it. It's like a carnival, but the food is good as shit. And they got a nice little VIP section for those VIP people. And it's just a good, dope environment. And you get addicted. And the music is dope. The people are dope. The environment is dope. And Rhymesayers, they really, really put this festival on the map. And this shit's not going nowhere anytime soon. This shit's gonna be, it's gonna be 20 more Soundsets if it's like this, honestly. Because there's no way they can stop. In 8 years, they made this the biggest festival for a reason. And there's nothing to complain about. There's nothing wrong with this festival. You need to go. The only thing that I have to say as a negative is don't drive there. If you need to get to Soundset and you don't live in Minneapolis or a state near there, fucking fly. Just do it. Fuck the money. It's going to be worth it because you're going to be depressed driving. But all I got to say is that for me, Soundset, the festival, everything that goes along with the festival is 100%. Granddad approves. So definitely go. You gotta go. Go. Yes, you gotta go. It is every year in May. Next one is on May 29th of 2016. I don't know when tickets are gonna go to sale. Usually it's a few months before then, but buy them when they do, because they will sell out. And it don't matter who's on the bill. It's gonna be somebody dope. Rhymesayers is not disappointing with the artist. There will be somebody there that you will want to see. So just buy the tickets and go and enjoy yourself and enjoy the experience and just have fun. Nothing more to say. Soundset is Granddad approved. Don't drive, fly, but it's Granddad approved. Flip it. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and drop a comment. Tell me what you think of Soundset if you've been there. If you haven't been there, like I said, you need to fucking go. It is one of the dopest festivals you'll ever go to. I got nothing more to say. Shit's crazy. Previous video was on the side as well as my music video. Check those out, showing some love. And as always, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram. Links in the description below. And subscribe. Button on the screen, button below. Woolly Reviews, twice a week. Gaming channel. Check that out. And I got nothing more to say. So until next time I take my leave, Granddaughter, Soundset, shit's dope. I need to perform there. I'm out of here.